I'd like to give people a couple of options for how they interact with their car. The first one is that often when you enter a car in games, the car has got completely separate health to your player's health. We can achieve that in our script by, instead of setting the car's health to the player's health, we just update the health label text so that it displays the car's health. Health plus string health. Then when our player exits the car, we do the opposite and we update the health label text to display our new player's health by writing health string player dot health. We also want to make sure that we're snapping these numbers, because as we've seen, sometimes they might not be whole numbers in our code. So I'll write health snapped to the nearest one, and player health snapped to the nearest one. And this should work nicely when we enter the car. We'll be seeing our car's health instead of our player's health. But when we exit the car, we've just created a brand new player, so that player doesn't have any health. What we'll need to be doing is when the player enters our car, we'll have to record its old health so that when we create a new player, we can give that health back to them. So for that, I'm going to create a variable all the way out the top of my code called player health. And when I go into my enter function, I'm going to store that player health. Player health equals player dot health. And when I create a new player, I'm going to give that health back to them. Player dot health equals player health. So there, I'm recording what their health is, and here, when I create a new player, they get that health straight back. We should see that working. First, I'm going to take some damage with my player. I'm on 80 health. Then when I enter the car, I'm at 100 health. And now when I exit the car, I'm back on 80 health. And that's worked quite well. But the next thing I want to fix is, as you see, as soon as I exit the car just speeds off into the distance. It keeps going at the same speed it was going when I left it. We can change that by adding another force to our car that slows it down when we leave, and this force is called linear damp. I'll set it to about 3, and that'll make it so that my car slows down anytime it's not being pushed forward. Then I just have to remember to set that linear damp back to 0 when I enter the car again, otherwise it's going to be very hard to get it moving again. I'm going to try that one out, get into my car, and now when I leave it, it slows down and it comes to almost a halt when I've finished using the car. The final thing is that instead of abruptly stopping our engine sound when we exit the car, I might prefer to fade it out, just like we did in our lava script by using a tween. So I'd grab these 2 lines of code when we fade out the lava sound, and I'd add them into my car script instead of audiostreamplayer.stop. Then I'd make sure I'm doing the same thing when I start the sound up again of killing that tween and setting the volume back to the default. And finally, I'd create that fade variable right up the top of my code. Var fade equals create tween, so that even before we've started using it, we've got something that we can stop when the player enters our car. It will sound a little weird fading out just the volume, as we can see. It seems like it's travelled miles, but it's actually come to a halt again. So we're also going to fade the pitch back to 0.2, like it was when we're idle. I'll copy that line in my tween, and as well as fading the volume, I'll fade pitch scale back to its starting value of 0.2 in the same amount of time. Now let's play this again. And we should see the car sound fades back nicely to a stop when I leave the car. That's everything for this video.